Hey guys, so I have not done Unfiltered Truth for a while called hashtag Unfiltered Truth by Sam because obviously I do like talking about other things but work and today I want to talk about not ever trying to wait for the right time to do anything and why I didn't. Remember, this video is based on my opinions, based on my experience, based on my thoughts, and you don't have to agree with it, and that's okay. So I have always been a hard worker, a hustler, entrepreneur, always trying to do something to make money. And I feel like as I've grown older, I notice there's people now that wait for the right time. Certain things, yes, you might have to wait for the right time when you're in a relationship, when you should take it to the next level, blah. But in business or when there's opportunities that comes your way, I truly believe that God puts you in alignment with that opportunity so that you can jump at that opportunity before you miss it. Because when you miss it, you may never get it back again. And I feel like it's very important to just have faith and put your heart and soul into something if you love it. And if it works out, it will. If it doesn't, at least it's better to try and fail, like they say, than fail to try. So, for example, when I was 26 and I purchased my own salon, I was 2 weeks pregnant with my first daughter, Maya, who's about to be 19 this year. And a lot of people, family and friends, said to me, I don't know, what are you thinking to go buy a salon and be pregnant at this young age? And you just got married last year and you have your whole life. But I don't believe in having your whole life because you really don't know how long is your whole life. For me, it's more so, I want a salon. I'm going to get a salon. I rather get a salon early and experience it, pros or cons, and know that I did it. And I have no regrets. There were good times, there were bad times, there were hard times. And nobody knows the struggle of owning a business until they own a business. And I promise you, no matter how much you try to imagine, it's like seeing the love for a child you will have. If you don't have a child, you can't really imagine it. But it was more to that too. And then I stopped working at the salon and I was actually down because I missed working. When you're accustomed to working since you were 14 years old, like myself, almost about to be 15, and you're not working for the first time in your life, gave birth at the salon with 3 different kids, and then sold it. I was 2 weeks before I sold it, actually, before I had Kylie in 2014. Clients didn't leave me alone, and I ended up stuck. Like, babe, I don't want to be a housewife because I don't know how to just be a housewife because I was cut out to work. I know how to work and balance being a housewife. I just don't solely know how to stay home and watch Dora all day or Paw Patrol or what have you. So I think for me, I needed to work and I needed to have my own money to say I have money. This is my money. I don't have to ask my husband for money. And I don't think that's a bad thing to depend on your husband for money, but I'm just the type of person that I like and prefer to be independent. That being said, I decided to open up now a studio in my home because I had to a studio and it's been 13 years and I thought about that thought for a week and a half. He says, you can wait until Kylie's 4 and lose all your clients, or we can make a professional studio salon in the house. And I said, I want it to be so professional with professional products and professional everything. I'm not doing it because I want to feel like when I step into my studio that I stepped out from my house. And I had a studio in my house and Kylie was a baby, a few months old. I was still breastfeeding. I would go over and feed her. And my clients all know that I have a child. I need to attend to my child and I will come back to you, or I will schedule around her schedule, or they would schedule around her schedule. And it worked out great. But that was another thing that was more impulsive. I didn't think when I put a studio in my house, I was going to have it 13 years later. I didn't even know how long I was going to have it. And it grew into something. Then when my hair started dropping out because of medication, 2018, a very good headspace, I decided to make a hair growth oil. And then it dawned on me I should sell it because people are asking for it. People loved it. It worked. And then I thought, well, why not make a business? And I poured thousands of dollars into buying bottles, labeled, like the hair oil, just studying and trial and error until I finally got the right concoction. And then I finally did the first website. Then I did the second website. And then I realized I really like making stuff. And then I made Samantha's Island Lips, the lip gloss. And I know you guys keep asking me when I'm going to put it for sale, but just a lot of things come up as an owner and you just have to do what's right for you. I don't want to get into that topic right now, but I'm just telling you, in my life, I never paused too much to think too hard about what can go wrong. I used to just be proactive and say, what can I get out of this? How can I make this better? And I had a doctor once say to me, years later now, after everything, he said to me, Samantha, whenever you doubt something, the best thing to ask yourself is, what's the worst that can happen? And that didn't sound comforting to me because as a warrior, I was just like, everything can happen, anything, this can happen, that can happen. But when you start thinking about what's the worst that can happen, the truth is you fail. And you know what? You dust yourself off, you get up, and you try something else. Just because I'm a hair and makeup artist and that's my niche, that doesn't mean that I can't do anything else. Now I'm a brand owner and founder of Samantha's Hair and Beauty Co., Samantha's Hair Growth Oil, Samantha's Island Lips. I've built a home and a family while building my brand as a mom. And let me tell you, it was not easy at all changing diapers in between doing hair. And still, as old as my kids are, 12, 16, my son's going to be this June, and my daughter's going to be 19 in November, I will tell you that I have to stop and go make dinner, go back to work, come over, wash dishes, go back and wash the color, put highlights, come back, fold some laundry, go back. Because you know what? I make my own schedule. I'm my own boss, and my clients get me. They accept me. Now, I know every client's different. So for the clients that don't want me to be out of the room at all, then I schedule them at a time where I can be in the room all the time. But some clients just do want to get away. They want to come, get away from their children, talk to me all the time. And some don't want to talk at all. They just want to come and sit down, listen to music, and if not, wait for the perfect time. Even when I had children, I questioned myself, is it the right time to have children now? Should I have the next one now? And sometimes, yes, life does get the best of you and you have to put things off. But I'm glad all of my children are close together in age. They're all growing up together. I'm still young as a mom and I can grow with them. And I would encourage anybody that's afraid, don't let fear hold you back. Do not let fear stop you from doing anything you want to do, because if you do not ever try, you don't know what is the outcome, and you will always live with the what if. I rather know the outcome than live with the what if than be afraid to just jump and fly. Because what if you fly, right? And I just wanted to be inspirational today. So thank you for watching. Hey guys.